So if you have been using GitHub Copilot for the past months, you know they used to have the premium request before, and now the usage pricing model. It has been roughly a week plus since this happened, and mostly I guess it's because of compute power. A lot of people have been using GitHub Copilot now, and this basically had started from the 1st of June, and so it's pretty new, and everybody is trying to understand how this works. Should I go for it? Should I not go for it? I've seen online that a lot of people are thinking of switching to use other models. I've seen that some people said they have only prompt once, and they have used probably 15% of their credit. Anyways, so if you're new in tech and you have been using GitHub Copilot and now you're wondering, okay, what does this mean for me? What should I do? I'm here to help you. Right now, what I notice, since this change happened, is the fact that you have to rethink how you use GitHub Copilot. What that means is you have to think about to start with planning. So you use the plan mode to strategize and plan whatever you want, and then take it from there and start implementing the task. Another thing that I also have been doing is you have to think about your prompt strategy. Now you don't basically go and try to prompt anyhow, okay? You need to rethink how you prompt. You need to be very clear. You need to be concise. You need to do it in a way that when you prompt, you're actually getting your answer, or you're close to getting your answer, versus writing anything and just making the AI to be thinking and using your credit. So what I think is quite interesting, at least for me, when I started with this new pricing model, I'm very careful in terms of how I create my prompts. So I strategize better. But then also I noticed that I got a little bit scared. I'm I don't want to exhaust all my credit. I have that at the back of my head. And so yeah, you need to be able to strategize very well. Another thing that I also have been doing, it's more deciding which model to use. If you look at the model list, there are different models. So I try to use Haiku because I wouldn't use a lot of compute power. I also try to use Claude Sonnet. I've been using that for a while. And that is something that I would encourage if you are thinking of managing your credits, to use that. If you look at the list of models, you also see which models are from low to high. So I would recommend using either low or medium, and only use the highest models if you are going to do something super critical, something that requires a lot of thinking. I would recommend for you to use the highest model. If you're doing simple tasks, please use one of the low to the medium models. Model selection is something that I am very careful of now in order to utilize the way I use my credit. And the last thing that I would say, it's more if you're new in tech and you have been using GitHub Copilot now, because it has been helping you a lot in doing your day-to-day tasks. And I remembered when I was new into tech, I know how it has been for me to basically be researching. I'm using Stack Overflow. I'm Googling a lot, trying to see how to get the best answers out of whatever I'm doing. And then now GitHub Copilot is literally helping me. And so what I will recommend is, if you're using GitHub Copilot for work, maybe it's manageable and you're not paying for it. But if you're using it at home, that means you are paying it for yourself. There are different plans that people are still paying for their private use. I would say use a $10 plan and continue to, prompt wisely and manage your credits very well. And I think that should work for you. I would say continue using it. I know a lot of companies are utilizing AI, and so you have to refresh your skills in this and try to manage your credit if you're using it at home for the most part. But if you're using it at work, then you have more chance to explore because you're not paying for it. So, but yeah, those are the tips that I have for you in reference to the GitHub Copilot new pricing model. I would say you need to have a strategy when you are prompting. I also add that you need to manage your credit. You need to utilize your credit in terms of which models you're using. So Haiku, Claude Sonnet going down. Those are the low and medium ones. And forget about the highest ones. If you're not doing anything critical. Simple task, focus on the low models. And of course, don't give up using GitHub Copilot because AI is inculcated in what we do now and it's part of our daily work as people who work in tech, and so utilize it as much as possible. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you learned something. If you're new in this channel, please subscribe, comment in the comment section if you want to learn more about anything in terms of if you're transitioning in tech, or if you are somebody who's already in tech and you want to learn more about how to develop yourself. I'm here to help you. Thank you so much for watching and listening, and I will see you again next time.